Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Commodores will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
To the air, it's Stockton. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Motion from the wideout. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Gets it to him on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on 3rd down. And his throw is incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Vanderbilt's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got a man, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Commodores will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And the quick shuffle pass. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Georgia lining up to hunt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Doors!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Memphis went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Tigers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch in the middle, it's Humphreys. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They feed him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Now they'll run the draw. Shakes off the defender. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side now. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Power football with the run. Gets it inside the 10. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll move the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finds the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Keeps it on the bootleg. Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That's caught. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker into his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Need to do a better job as a defender tackling the catch. On the curl route, he had a chance to break on the ball, get the receiver down, couldn't do it, and as a result, they give up an explosive play.
The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Humphries. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Dogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Barnett. And tackled there by the defense. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
With the catch, it's Snow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He wants to throw it again. Finds space on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. You could break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed man where that corner on the outside is all the way up on the line of scrimmage, trying to get hands on that wide receiver. If I win right away, oh, man, you can make a big play on the outside, and he makes a big play for his quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him! And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Vandy! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Fires one high and deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. Bringing it back. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know we wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the Commodores have it with a first and goal. They send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for room, it's Frazier. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
And Man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Fakes to grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out, force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. Looking to pass, it's Stockton. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Finds his man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The inside handoff. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphreys. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Dogs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Turning it on. Touchdown, Georgia. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets the give. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On the move at the 30. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Got his man quickly.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the ball dribbles out of bounds, and they'll maintain possession, but that's about the only good news for the offense on that play. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. The give on the option. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Dogs! And that one will give them the lead.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and they have a 28-24 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls it in. It's Snow. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Back to throw, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Snow. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. A designed run for the quarterback.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Trying to run it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Finds his target down the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. From the shotgun, the inside give. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Oh, what a caught! They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Runs through a tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Dropping back, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Offense facing 4th down.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Hauls it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's still running after the move. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go back to the ground. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to... Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
Vanderbilt, 31.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Hard-hitting tackle. And the Commodores want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Commodores will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Humphries. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. To throw, it's Stockton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Right on target this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Dogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into 1. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juice. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Wide open, he makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
First down, Commodores.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Off play action. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia Tech is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only 1 game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 18 to Pittsburgh.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. It's Stockton. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Fights off a defender. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Dogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Safe little shovel pass. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
To the air, it's Reed. Snagged out of the air. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Can't get him to the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Right down the middle. Makes the grab. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got enough time to get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Quarterback takes a knee. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.